the reason why I brought up this topic on computers is to let everybody know that the design nowadays is a deception in every manner. First of all, computers have an overwhelming amount of information that they can hold. And in most cases, or a lot of cases, people will gather themselves an outside hard drive. And this model, or these new models, are designed so you do not connect your new hard drive horizontally to your computer. They're connected in the old pyramid design, and this way anybody gaining access to your main operating system, they can easily change or see what is on your external hard drive. In the old system, you cannot do that because your new hard drive or your separate hard drive is connected horizontally to your C drive or your main operating system. I'm going to try and explain these two systems to you. Okay, first we have the old classic design that we used to have, and this is basically going out the door. This design used to have the old housing that contained all the hard drives, and even the older models had the floppy A disk drive. This is going out the door as we speak. You may see some people that are quite knowledgeable about computers are still desiring to use this pattern or this design, and they're doing it for safety reasons. I'll explain as we go along here. Okay, here is the new pattern of desktop. As you can see, it doesn't have any housing to go along with the whole system. This is basically it. You see the keyboard, a mouse, and in most cases nowadays they're wireless, and there is no housing that contains the hard drives. The hard drives are found right inside the mounting of the monitor. Aesthetically, this would look perfect and pretty in any room, no matter where you put it. It doesn't have the big housing box anymore, and it's a lot less cumbersome, and it looks a lot more slick. But there's a hidden reason for all of this. In the old design, the operating system is connected on a different level with the extra hard drives that come into the box. If you connect an external or a new hard drive, you connect it directly inside where the CPU is, and it is connected in a fashion that is parallel to the C drive where the operating system lies. Okay, so anything in the C drive is partitioned away from the new hard drive that's coming into this computer. But currently with the new desktop, if you look at the back of it, everything connects externally through the USB. So that means the extra additional hard drive is connected in a parallel system to the operating system. It's connected in the same level, basically. So whoever uses the operating system can now see your hard drive mounted on your desktop. It is Um, it is open game, basically. It's not partitioned away from your operating system. Your operating system is um, part of this new hard drive automatically. So anybody gains access to your desktop, they also gain access to your additional hard drive. So whatever is saved on that hard drive, they can change it or they can remove it, make any kind of changes to it. The old system wouldn't allow them to do that. They would not be able to see that additional hard drive by coming into your computer, gaining access to your computer. Okay, this is what a professor taught me a long time ago about the use of new hard drives. My old friend, also a different friend of mine, also told me when you use computers, you should not really save anything on your operating system's hard drive, because the operating system in most cases, in most PCs, are very unreliable and break down. So that's why you would gain yourself an additional hard drive, so when your operating system breaks down and you have to fix your computer, you are not losing any of your material because your hard drive has been damaged. Okay, so that's a little extra of how these systems are made. The new ones are made for more for your deception, more for their ability to gain access to all your stuff on your computer. You can't hide anything from the people that are going to be having access to your computer. No matter how good your computer system is, once they've gained initial access into where your operating system is, they will be able to see all your hard drives at this point, because it is connected downward from your operating system. Like I said, everything is connected in a pyramid style. And when an outside entity or person wants to gain access to your computer, they will now have control of everything that your computer is connected to. If you noticed with upgrades, your computer gets told that you have to upgrade your computer and your software to use things on the internet nowadays. You're not even you're barely asked. They want you to click that button that says automatic updates, so they can just do it automatically. But no, you have to do these things. And these things are not upgrades, they're reconditioning, basically. They're reconditioning for more control of your computer. And the reason why they're asking for your upgrades is because it was supposed to be by your desire. But nowadays they're not doing it anymore or asking for your desire. If you look at your cell phone, they're asking or trying to tell you that you need to do this upgrade on your phone if you haven't done one with the newest one. If you call in about a problem with your phone, or you're calling a problem with your computer, they're going to tell you, well, you haven't done the upgrade. Meanwhile, these upgrades weren't really necessary. It's just that they're making them mandatory. Mandatory. It's not really necessary. The new technology isn't really an upgrade. It's a practice of getting you to change things and request things and to listen to their manipulation of fixes, which are fake.
Today. If you give me a chance, I'm sure we can sort this all out. Those crying loudest about privacy are probably the ones trying to hide something. Edge, they've hacked the car. You can't fight the technology. Someone is overriding the vehicle's electronic control unit. You can't fight the technology. Mr. East, they can take control of the steering and throttle. You could use a lift.
So this is what I want to say on the computer mix. New computers may look pretty, but the new design is a deception tool for, if you talk to any computer geek, a real computer geek, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The new design is a tool of more control, okay? And they do these things. It's and they're laughing at us too, because they do these things and make us spend more money on the deceit each and every time. They want us to they want to gain more control of our lives. They make us spend money to do it, and a lot of it too. We spend a lot of money for their plan of control. So that's the thing about the computers. This fits in line a little bit with, you may think it fits in line with the YouTube scenario. That was video number 48. And yes, these things are a way of our deception. I hope you can comprehend what I'm trying to say.
Trying to hack the cell company for more information, but their firewall is impressive.
You can't get in. You built a machine that spies on the entire country.
When you work for the government, access is not a problem. Things are different now.
After their stunt on the highway, Chris and Charlie still wanted to show me a couple of other tricks. Below a certain speed, they can control the Jeep's steering as long as it's in reverse, pop its locks, mess with the speedometer, and, of course, disable the brakes.
Okay, hold on tight. Hold on. Oh,
These cars had units expose a particular service that probably they didn't want to. These cars had units expose a particular service that probably they didn't want to.